This is Big Dog here. Instead of saying welcome to my channel, I get so sick and tired of hearing that on YouTube. I mean, come on. Let's just come up with something new. Anyway, welcome to my ratty ass old garage. From the dirt bike days. From the Harley days. There's all kinds of memorabilia in here from the BMW days, from when I was working days. Oh, work! Loose Nut's coming today to get that front tire for his Africa Twin because I don't need it no more. And he's coming to get that owner's manual. Anyway, what's going on today is I bought this KTM 390, I don't know, a week ago. Yeah, I've been just riding it, that's all I've been doing, but I've ordered stuff for it. But I'm doing stuff to it. I don't know, it's only got 300 or 400 miles on it. Yeah, I robbed this off my, I got a Honda 150 ADV Adventure scooter. I robbed that off it. Wait till my wife finds out. It'll probably go back. And I'm gonna rig gear tail bag. That's going to go because I got another one coming just like it, but it's a whole lot bigger. That was off my XT250 Yamaha, which is an awesome motorcycle. That was off my 250 XT250 Yamaha also. Wolfman waterproof bag, that's going to go. I've ordered a Tusk bag, which is much bigger. It'll fit this motorcycle better. So I'm kind of into other mods that we all do when we're setting up our adventure bikes. GPS, wiring, heated clothing wiring, heated grips, and so forth. I got my GPS mounted. I've had my Montana in there, but I got my 276 CXX in there right now. I just stuck it in there this morning. What's cool about that amps mount, you can just pop this and switch these GPSs out like that. And what I did to mount this, they want you to pull this thing off and buy a fancy $180 thing to mount your GPS. Well, I just drilled a hole in that plastic thing and stuck an amps ram ball mirror mount in there, and there you go. And I had that stuff laying around. It didn't cost me anything. So that's my GPS. I just got the GPS temporarily powered out of this socket right here, power socket. But that's going to end today because I'm going to fix that up right off of an auxiliary wire in the behind the headlight there. So we'll get rid of that. So I'm going to have a busy day today. The grips I got, I've been using Oxford grips forever, and they are great. But I put them on my Honda, my Yamaha XT250s Bike Masters, and I wasn't worried about the price of them. These were cheaper, but I actually like them better. I've had a lot of trouble with the Oxfords. The inside hole on the grips, you got to fiddle with it a lot because their quality control is not all that good, and I've had to really fiddle with them to get them to fit on the handlebars. So anyway, I'm gonna put these bike matches on there. Funny thing about purchasing this bike, I called up and asked him if he had one. He said he didn't. Well, he did, obviously. I said, "Does that bike have crash bars?" He said, "Nope." "What's that?" I said, "Does it have a skid plate?" He says, "No." "What's that?" I said, "Does it have ABS brakes?" He said, "I know it doesn't have ABS brakes. I'm sure of that." I said, "You sure?" He says, "Nope." "Excuse me, what's that?" I said, "Does it have traction control?" He didn't know what that was. I said, "Well, I think it does." And it does. I've been having a ball riding this thing. I'm going to leave these hand guards on here. I don't ride technical hard stuff anymore, and these are going to be just fine, just to keep the wind off, man. Keep my hands a little warmer. I'm not gonna change them out. Who knows what I'll do with this before I get done, but anyway, I got a full day's work ahead of me. Putting these grips on and wiring things up. Kind of looking forward to it. So far I really like this bike. So I got work to do. Big dog out. Well, UPS and FedEx have made several stops at my house last few days, and I'm kind of done with my bike for a while. They're setting it up for day rides. Got my heater grips installed. These are the Bike Master. Mounted the controller right there. I got a wire going up to my GPS. I got it on the manual switch. I can turn off and on. So I got my 276CX in there now. But I can put my Montana in there if I want to. And this just came today, the Tusk Olympus bag. This is the bigger one. I think got 2 sizes. And I'm really liking it really well. It's got a mat pocket, a little pocket back here. It's got a divider and little pockets in here. There's a flashlight and a tire pressure gauge, a camera tripod, markers, glass cleaners, one of those, what do you call them, throttle rocker jobbies, and a knife and stuff, and my registration, all that in there. And I think I'm gonna like that thing bag real good. It fits the bike real well. Just looks good on it, and it fits good. I don't care what stuff looks like, but. And then this just came. It's the Rig Gear Adventure tail bag. We got 2 sizes. There's a small one over there, and I had that on my XT250. It is a great little bag, but I wanted a bigger one for this bike. And it expands up. It's got Molly stuff on top here. It looks pretty. It's not waterproof, I don't think. I don't claim it to be waterproof, but it's got waterproof zippers on here, and I bet you $1 donut it is pretty waterproof. My wife says, "Where's she gonna sit?" And I said, "I don't know, honey. I sit in my lap, I guess." Anyway, old Loosen Up, my buddy, he came out last night and helped me do a couple things that I was struggling with a little bit. Appreciated that. So I'm maybe heading south for the winter here pretty soon, so I don't know how I'm going to get my new plate when it comes in, but anyway, I'm going to get it. It's going to be freezing tomorrow morning, and I'm going for a ride. Got my heated grips, got my electric vest. I'm going to get out and go for a little bit of a ride. Not going to go real far, but I am going for a ride. See how things working, so that's about it for now.